So this
Daniel against Nelson.
This will be our last match for this set of finals. Kids and cadet division. And then after, I believe we'll have the women. And then we'll have the Western Junior Greco finals. So that's what we've got coming up.
So we're just getting started.
Yeah, we've got 2 more sets of finals. Veterans were done early this morning. Run through kids and cadet now. Then we're going to have junior and women.
Ballin'.
Not sure if we're going to have a little break in between or not. The Western Junior was scheduled to start at 5, I believe, but they've been running a little bit slow.
Oh. So on your right, we got Brady Daniel, Team Penguin. He's taking on, in the blue, Logan Nelson of Penn City. Pretty tough club names there.
Headgear comes flying off. Daniel's working some snaps now.
And this is actually, the weight is 60 to 67, 160 to 167, as Daniel gets warned for passivity.
So that'll be his first one.
See if he picks up his pace, looks for attack. There's the snaps you mentioned before that you'd like to see guys use a little bit more. Now, over-under position here.
Yeah, Daniel looked comfortable in there when he had that inside tie collar, but not so much here in the over-under. He's given up a lot of ground. He does seem to be the more active wrestler, though.
Yeah,
I would say.
Daniel.
Yes.
Yeah, I would agree. I think he, you know, but they're hitting him.
Yep, that'll be his second warning there. So he will give up choice.
Throwing those Cliff Keen signature headgears back on.
Yeah, signature. Those were my favorite ones.
Oh yeah, I don't think. No shade on the other headgear, but those are definitely my preference.
So Nelson's going to put Daniel down.
So we'll see what Nelson's got on top here.
I don't believe that's allowed to just dive forward like that.
Yeah,
I believe that's a caution, but not called.
They're letting it slide.
Unless the rule changed on that, but I don't think it did.
Looking for maybe an assassin, a la Ben Askren there, is Nelson, but never really getting close to the turn. So still knotted at 0, 105 to go here in the opening period. .55 to go.
The headgear came unsnapped again.
Yep. There, he just tosses it.
Come out of bounds right at us, man.
They were coming for us. I was ready to protect you, Richard.
First you got the headgear tossed at you. And then
yeah.
We have our first points of the match.
There's a push out there for Daniel. And now there's another one. No.
Whistle was blown.
Throws a little late. So
whistle was blown. He stepped out.
So 2-0. Daniel leads. 33 to go in the first period.
That completes the competition on map 2 for the cadet tournaments.
Yeah, Nelson's starting to pick it up. He's driving that over-under forward. End of the period.
Nice period for Daniel there.
Yeah, it seemed like to me like he controlled it. Not sure why.
He
was dinged for.
It's a little fuzzy for me as well. I felt like he was looking to score. Certainly more than Nelson was, but hey, at the end of it, he's up 2-0 and.
Our junior competition starts at 5 o'clock.
So they just announced juniors are going to start at 5, which is in 9 minutes.
All right. Cool.
Will also be on both mats, I believe. Well, they might do the women on one and the men on the other. Not entirely sure how they're going to do that just yet. We'll let you know. So we're back to it here.
Back to that over-under. Both guys spent some time there, but haven't been really able to commit to anything yet. Both guys keeping their hips back. Tough to score there from a guy that knows what they're doing in that position. We're saying red tension again.
Yeah. Now remember, if he goes down again, he'll give up a point as well as position.
So he better pick it up.
Yeah,
and there he does. And there's two. So Daniel responds there. Takes a 4-0 lead.
He's working a high gut. 2 minutes left.
So he scored all the points, yet he's been hit 3 times.
I think what they're looking at in that 2-on-1 or over-under situation, he's been backing up a little bit.
Yeah.
In some situations, like this right here.
Well,
you see how he's giving ground.
Sure.
But he's also trying to circle back into the center. But
you know, if a guy's pushing you around, he might just be, stronger or better in that position. It's not necessarily indicative of avoiding action. There's 2 more. He's really opened this thing up in this period. 6-0 now for Daniel. The ref says both up. And you'd think it'd be incumbent on Nelson to actually attempt something from here instead of just
he's
pushing.
He's definitely been in this position and just pushing.
There he looks for it.
Yeah, look for the toss.
Push out
on the
there.
Edge.
So 7-0.
It'll be 8-0. You got 2 on that.
Oh. So 2 makes it 8-0.
Considered a takedown on the edge.
Yeah. Thought the ref held up 1 for some reason. Looking for a headlock maybe, about to give up a push out. Nelson trying to hold ground here. Drives him back in, he's got the lefty underhook now.
.30 seconds left in this one. And it's all Brady Daniel right now. Barring anything crazy, he'll be your champion here.
Yeah. And don't be surprised if you don't see, I'd be surprised if you didn't see Nelson go for something big here last 10 seconds. And that's going to do it. 8-0 your final. Brady Daniel, your champion here. Cadet 160 to 167.
All right, so that's the last match here for the cadets. We're going to take a